right. I do believe that is enough god-awful background music. I really need to get some new stuff, I think, for that playlist so that we don't have to tolerate the same nonsense over and over and over again. But what can I say? I find some of it to be reasonably pleasant. You know, just a little bit. Not too much, not too little. Just the right amount of pleasant. But I do think that having a list of only about 5 little pieces of background music probably isn't the most ideal. I think I need to get some more so we can mix it up a little bit. So I suppose I'm going to say before we go in there, hello chat. How are you all doing this evening? Are you ready to enjoy a glorious evening of stuff and things? I'd normally try and come up with something a little bit more witty, but I don't even care at the moment. We're just going to go for a little bit of glorious and some would say mindless destruction because hey, why not? Someone in the chat has pointed out nothing blows off steam like blowing off rebel heads. Well, quite right indeed. And as we all well know, I am definitely one for destroying dissenters. So let's have the screen, and we're just going to go straight on in there, shall we? Because we could have pre-banter and all of that shit, but I don't. I don't even care this evening, frankly. I'm here just to have a little bit of fun, just to mess around. So let me know if the audio level is okay, and we'll get straight on in there, shall we? I'm not entirely sure what I should be speccing up for at the moment. I am considering. Well, I think we need to tank up. That's pretty much a given. I'm thinking I might want to go down for some of these little slightly more fancy takedowns, so we can chain them together and just go for absolute mass murder. Because hey, why not? Nothing quite sorts your life out and makes you feel better than just mass murdering everything. So what we gotta do? Protect a Yunta's hack from snow leopard attacks. At least 10 must survive. Well, that sounds very stressful. Upgrades. I should probably just do, like, all of the upgrade quests before I, like, attempt to actually sort of crack on with the main quest line, as it were. I think that's probably the most efficient way of doing things. Game volume seems a little bit loud for me compared to my voice. Do please let me know if that is the case, and I will sort it out. Oh, really? Really? I'm amazed that I got a headshot with that. No, guys, just, no. Please, I'm not in the mood for any nonsense or chicanery or anything like that. Just, no, nothing ridiculous. I just want to get shit done so that I can get on with the rest of my life hunting yetis. Okay? Okay. Doesn't really seem like too much to ask, but apparently it is, for some people. Also, I should probably rescue that pilot at some point, but the sad reality is I just don't even give a fuck. I mean, the guy is just like some absolute random nobody. I do not remember him from the main quest line at all, so... He's just some random no-name extra that you're supposed to give a shit about for some bizarre reason. Don't ask why, it's just... We need someone here for the sake of the plot, and we can't use anyone from the actual game because we have to work on the assumption that the player killed everyone. So, oops, I guess. Ubisoft writing team, maybe? Really, we've got to follow the full slalom. I disagree. I think we can just go in a directly straight line. See? Look at that. It's way more efficient. Fuck you, minimap and sat-nav navigation thing. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I can go fucking anywhere. And oh look, there's a very convenient snowspeeder thing here. It's almost as if game developers knew that people are just going to cut whatever corners they can because they're lazy as fuck. Right. Let's see who's around here. Anyone? Anything? Or is this just the... Oh, this is where... Oh, is this the point where you just pick up the quest? This isn't actually where anything interesting happens yet. I think it is. Oh yeah, I'm defending people here, aren't I? So... okay. Wingsuit my way down like a bouse. And loot the ever-loving shit out of everything before we even try and do this ridiculous quest. Oh, it's going to be on the roof, is it? Now, I happen to know that AJ could totally pull himself up there, but he's not going to be able to because Ubisoft video game logic. Just for no discernible reason whatsoever. It's like, yeah, you used to be able to pull yourself up on things that are that high, but nope, you can't do that anymore. You can only do it where the ridiculous... I say, you can only do it where the ridiculous climbing thing is, of course. Couldn't have climbed up over that, but whatever. At least there's a metric ton of loot here, so that's nice. Oh, there's also a bear, for some reason. I don't like the way it's looking at me. Did I bring a sniper rifle? I did. That's my ridiculously underpowered sniper rifle. Aha! All I have done is annoy it. Perfect. My life is complete. Try and loot something from over here. Where is it? There we go. Delightful. Excellent. I do now believe that we can finally embark upon the ridiculous quest. Mm-hmm. Oh, the hunter is unable to attend to his herd of yaks, protect them from snow leopard attacks. At least 10 must survive. I'm going to guess that that's... probably yaks that have to survive. Someone's saying Twitch has been throttling the bandwidth lately. If you're not an explicit partner, you get the shaft. Yeah, you've noticed that as well, huh? Glad to see I'm not the only person who's noticed that Twitch just drops frames like an absolute motherfucker. This is why I'm thinking of putting all my stuff over onto just streaming on YouTube directly, because Twitch is just fucking ridiculous. I probably should have got all the hunting syringe stuff, shouldn't I? Well, surely it can't be that difficult to... I'm sorry, what? Oh, okay, apparently, the yaks will also attack you. The yaks will also attack you. They are not domestic yaks. But for some strange reason, I still have to... Alright, fine. Fuck your Ubisoft logic. We can't have domesticated yaks. Ugh. Fine. Look, I won't attack the yaks. I won't stand near the yaks. I will walk a long way away from the yaks. Here we go, look. I'm very far away from the yaks. Okay, look, and there... See? Look, there's the leopard thing. Or is it just that, like, the leopards freak the yaks out so that the yaks end up, like, getting upset? Yeah, and now the yaks are mad at me. Of course they are. Oh, fuck off. Just cease. Right, okay. Okay, game, well done. Ugh. Fucking hate yaks. Alright, so let's try and sort of cheat our way around this then. I'm just going to throw some mines out and hope that the yaks aren't completely fucking retarded and run straight into them. This is the new plan. Okay. I like the new plan. That snow leopard's determined. I mean, he's being... Really? Okay, so instead... The yaks really like just dogpiling the ever-loving shit out of you, apparently. Right, okay, fine. I guess what I'm gonna have to do, I'm just gonna have to climb up somewhere high, just so they can't get to me and just, like, try and snipe the fucking things out. Because apparently the yaks just really don't like you actually being anywhere near them. So, okay, fine, we're gonna have to just stand up here and just spray and pray a shitload of bullets and hope that I'm actually able to hit things to some degree. Okay, well, you know what? That leopard can come and be more interested in me. If it comes up here, then I can kill it. Ugh, really? Ah, excellent. It found its way up here. Delightful. Please, some more snow leopard things. Where have all the fucking yaks gone? I'm not seeing any yaks. They seem to have vanished. Come on, jump up here. Good snow leopard. Where's the next snow leopard? Oh, all the yaks are over there. Of course they are. Of course they're a million miles away from my bullet range. They're doing this deliberately. They're being obtuse. So, where's the other snow leopard, Madoo? Can I get a little red indicator? Ah, there it is. A million miles away, of course. Excellent. Right. Now let's get back up onto the rock over here so that I don't get trampled to death by sodding yaks. Again. And we'll see if we can hopefully pick off the last one. In a reasonably peaceful fashion. Hopefully without blowing up all of the yaks in the process. At least they've all decided to move over here now, so that's helpful, I guess. Ah. Hello. That was disappointing. No, just pull out the pistol and shoot it in the head. There we go. Right. That was much easier. Very nice, I can get a garden. Isn't my life just complete? Right. Now, where is this herd of yaks? Don't tell me they've despawned. Right, all of you. You have caused me so much trouble you don't even fucking know. Right, there we go. This is what you get. Fuck you. All of you. Just... Right. I consider myself to have avenged myself, so perfect. Right. That's just what happens. Fuck this yak farmer. Fuck his livelihood. Fuck everything about it. If he wanted those things protected, he would have done it himself, instead of leaving it to some sort of psychotic mass murderer. Snow leopards are infesting nearby areas. Exterminate them for a reward. Oh! There they are. There they were. I think they're mostly on fire now, so we might be okay. I should probably be using something a little bit more accurate than this, but this is how we go hunting. It seems completely reasonable, frankly. So how many are left over there? I think it's probably only one. Let's just heal up, considering they don't seem to know that I'm here. They don't really seem to care either. Oh, we're only about halfway through, apparently. That's disappointing. Alright, well, let's go have a little look-see, shall we? I believe I've already started wiping out the snow leopards. Oh! That is not... That's not a snow leopard. That's a yeti. And apparently the yetis... Yetis are very dangerous when they're on fire still, apparently. Wow, that thing can take a lot of punishment. Fighting the yeti, you can weaken the yeti by shooting it in the head, and then you can perform a takedown at the back of the yeti. Perfect. Let's go and perform a takedown at the back of the yeti. That did not succeed in any way at all. I'm going to assume because I was too slow owing to the ridiculous prompt. Just be on fire. Oh. And they throw things at you. Well, that's, unexpected. I suppose it kind of makes sense, though, otherwise you'd just kite them forever using a ridiculous series of mountains like this. I suppose it makes sense that they had to give them some sort of ranged ability. Otherwise that would be a little bit too unfair. Or apparently you can just shoot them to death, so you don't even have to bother with the takedown. Okay, fair enough. Lessons have been learned. With enough bullets, you can kill anything. Now back to the stupid snow leopard problem. Honestly, I'm actually kind of amazed that they're still here. On account of the whole, you know, yeti situation, so... That's kind of surprising, but, yeah. At least it's dealt with now, so that's delightful. Also, apparently there's an interesting gun around here, so I should probably go and find that. Apparently, here, so I'm guessing, on the roof? Very probably. Or somewhere that's right in front of me. Ah! I think that that is a slightly better sniper rifle than what I've got. Excellent. This Are you serious? Well, he's annoyed now. And apparently they can hit you even if you're crouching. Well, mistakes were made this day. Excellent. Now we can do the amazing takedown. More correctly, we can fail at the amazing takedown. I get the feeling I might be about to die. Yeah. When they say mash buttons, they really mean mash buttons, apparently. How very delightful. God damn, I've got that stream open in another window. That frame drop is just absolutely fucking atrocious, isn't it? Jesus Christ. There's another reason why I wanted to sort of do something a little bit with a slightly higher frame rate today rather than like Stellaris. I want to see like how bad the frame rate drop is on Twitch, and this is actually quite fucking hilariously bad. Like really terrible, actually. Because I'm probably doing about... I'm not actually sure, I've not enabled my frame rate counter here, but I think I'm probably doing about 40-50 consistently here. And looking at that stream, it looks more like it's about 10 or 20. Seriously, Twitch, get your fucking shit together. Seriously, Twitch, you have absolutely no fucking idea, like, how close I am to just never using your services again. It's... My god, it's just fucking terrible. Even if you give them, as I've done, like a 5 meg continuous upload, it's like, hey, here's 5 megs of data. Nope, they are still gonna thrash you down. They really... Twitch really does not like people who are not partners. Like, at all, do they? They really do thrash non-partnered channels. Kind of unfortunate. Really does make me wonder why I even bother using Twitch. They are just... They are so bad. I only have one attachment on this, I think. Yeah, fuck it. I'll get this. Because why not? Yeah. That should be sufficient, I think, just to take care of all of that. That's what I really want the SA50. SA50 is fucking awesome. Someone's asked me what other platforms do I stream on. I basically only ever stream on YouTube, but that's non-gaming related stuff. But the way Twitch handles, I'm just probably going to end up moving all the gaming stuff onto YouTube, because, I mean, I'm watching the frame rate on the, like, on another monitor, and it's atrocious. Twitch just like, sometimes it's completely smooth, but other times it just stutters down to like 5 frames a second or something like that, and I am so intrigued to know, like, how Twitch is able to do that when I'm giving them a continuous 5 meg upload, and they're just like, oh no, it's fine, you know, you should be able to do 720 p at like 30 FPS with like 2 meg uploads. Okay, so can you please explain to me why, Twitch, you can't handle doing 720 at 30 FPS with, like 5 meg upload limit? I think I took it down, actually, to like 3.5 or something like that, because I sort of figured maybe some of the stuttering is because there's simply, too much going in at once, even though that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but even that does not seem to affect it. I think Twitch is actually just fucking terrible. That is the conclusion that I'm coming to here. That Twitch is just awful. Like, just fucking terrible. At life. In general. Is that an unfair conclusion? I don't think so. It's the fact that the frame rate drops are so goddamn inconsistent. It's the fact that they are not coming from my machine at all. It's coming, it's something happening between me and Twitch. And seeing as I'm going to the closest server that I can, with double the upload capacity that Twitch recommends for this setting, there's no reason for this to be a thing at all whatsoever, under any circumstances. Which is kind of what makes it so goddamn frustrating, honestly. Well, like I said, I've looked it up on the forums like numerous times. Apparently, loads of people have this sort of trouble, and they're all non-partnered channels. So I really do think that Twitch has just decided, like, hey, are you a partner? No? Well, fuck you then. Seems completely reasonable, right? You know, you gotta suck the cocks of the people who bring in all the money, as opposed to the people who are just here for a little bit of fun, right? Makes fucking perfect sense. And some people are saying, yeah, Twitch is just awful. Like, they love it, but it's terrible. It's like, why do you love it if it's terrible? I started doing this on Twitch at the behest of people who were, like, telling me, oh no, Twitch is amazing, Twitch is fucking awesome, it's the best place to do this, and all of my experience on Twitch has been the complete fucking opposite. It has been just absolutely atrocious, like, quality-wise. Like, I really do just sort of look at it and think, hey, I could do the exact same thing on YouTube right now with double the quality easily. Really? Just no. Just go away. I'm not in the mood for your bullshit right now. You're bullshitting me. These are two things that I can't be bothered dealing with right now. I'm hearing a lot of roaring over there. I think that guy might be, like... I think there might be a fucking yeti in that camp over there. Like, wrecking all of those dudes. Seems like something that could be happening. Oh no, unless it's just something else. It... Really? You wanna play this game? Because you're not gonna win. Right. Anyone else? You, Mr. Wolf thing, Jackal, Fox thing, no? Good. Right. Anyone else want to just stick their head up somewhere so I can shoot them? Just before I try and get in here. You gonna challenge my authority? Are you? No, you're gonna start running away? You're gonna start moving out of the area? Goddamn right. Just can't bring myself to do it. Look at it. It's so fucking majestic. Amazing. Alright. Time to move on with the glorious elephant gun. I should probably go and loot the shit out of this place first, actually. Of course, if I do loot the ever-loving shit out of this place, is that going to cause problems? Like, is it going to be one of those things like, oh, I couldn't help but notice you've looted all of this shit, now we're going to give you a fucking yeti, because you're here and fuck you. Hashtag Ubisoft logic. Or something, right? It's fine though, I've got the elephant gun. I'm going to assume the elephant gun is reasonably effective against yetis, since it is designed to, like, take out big things. If I had to guess, I'd say it would be reasonable. It would do reasonably well, but seeing as this is fucking Ubisoft logic that we're playing by, probably not. Where is the loot? Is it underneath? Am I going mad? Possibly. Yes, it is underneath. Must acquire all of the loot. I think the other bit might be inside that, that thing then. Unless it's down here. Unless it's one of those. Doesn't look like it. Oh, that dude got fucking wrecked. Yeah, no, I think it might be in that tower then. Let's go up there. Just for fun. Just to see. If nothing else, we can scout the area out a little bit better, but I don't think there's anything else to see. No, it is up there. Excellent. No, does not appear to be anything else around here. This place did get fucking wrecked, though. Holy shit, that streaming frame rate drop. Jesus Christ. Again, perfectly smooth on my monitor. Glance over there, and it's inconsistently decided, hey, you know what's really cool? 5 frames a second, man. That's fucking where it's at. Fucking 5-frame gaming, man. Seriously, fuck Twitch. I think this is actually just going to be my last Twitch stream. I'm just going to move it all onto YouTube, because Twitch's quality is garbage. Just absolute fucking shit. Like, seriously, just fuck all the people who were like, oh no, you should totally use Twitch, because it's, like, the best thing ever. It's like, no, it really isn't. I do believe I've been sold a lie, frankly. And honestly, I'm not going to be one of those people who's, like... No, and I'm not going to be one of those people who's just, like, sort of gonna just tolerate it long enough to then be partnered, and I'm definitely not gonna be one of those people who's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna totally have like a 3-day-a-fucking-week schedule, or whatever bullshit it is that Twitch decides you have to do before you can be a partner. Because, frankly, this is, you know, this is not something that I'm interested in doing in any capacity, seriously, it's just for fun, so... Seriously, Twitch, fuck you. Their fucking bullshit logic of like, hey, if you want to have the good settings, you gotta dedicate like 5 fucking days a week to us. It's, no. No, I do not. Fuck off. Alright, this might kill both of them. It did not. Come at me, wolf bro! Anyone else want to play a game? Have you all done the sensible thing and run away? Because you probably should have. Yeah, I kind of miss the other elephant gun from, that you can get a decent sight on. Makes life a lot easier, I think. I think this other one is just a case of you gotta learn to aim it a little bit better. It just requires a little bit more practice to get good with that iron sight, though. Ah, excellent. That's the, No, that's not what I thought it was. I thought that was the, regular grenade, the, little one-handed grenade launcher. It was not. Well, at least I've unlocked it now, and it will magically appear inside my, Really? We're gonna do this thing where you try and repair it and wolves just fucking spawn? No, we are. We're gonna do stupid video game logic. Do this thing! Things will spawn! They will annoy you! Just so you're aware of that fact. Whatever. You're wolves. You can't do anything to this vehicle. Fuck off. It's kind of cute that it's got a warning light, though. Oh, by the way, this thing that you're driving, probably just gonna stop working soon. Get out of the way. Oh! A fucking yeti. Well, I can ignore that, and they'll hopefully be distracted. People following me, your guns are small, they're not going to do anything about this. We're going to exploit the AI, we're going to get back to the base, and once we're back at the base, you'll all despawn, and everything will be fine. Excuse me. There you go, you see, you got caught out on a little part of the something else, and now look, you're all gonna despawn. Because I completed the objective. Because video game logic. Delightful. Look at that. It's perfect. We did it. Delivered safe and sound. Someone is saying, should we expect a YouTube stream channel coming soon? I already have one. It's the same channel that I upload all of the Twitch VODs to. But I'll probably just stop doing them as Twitch VODs and just go straight over to YouTube, because, seriously, fuck Twitch. Their their quality of streaming has just been absolutely terrible. This is why I know that like YouTube streaming is just so much better, because I do the streams on YouTube. And YouTube quality is just consistently higher than this, so I sort of look at it and just think, why would I tolerate using an inferior platform for like no reason whatsoever? You know, it's a platform on which I have to specifically downgrade the capability that I am able to output at, just to try and get something that's kind of usable, but still is absolute garbage quality. It makes absolutely no sense, but yeah. I think this is going to be the last one which I do on Twitch, because it's just... I mean, I'm looking at it right now on the other screen. It's like... It is like 5 frames a second. And yet my computer is hammering out probably about... I am currently sitting on at least 30, like, as a minimum. I know this because I've done frame rate tests before, and they tend to come out anywhere between 30-40. So... Anyway. So the fact that this is not able to keep up with that, even when I'm uploading this with a good, on a good 4K upload, it's just sad. It's just fucking sad. And someone's saying a chat is better on Twitch. Is chat better on Twitch? I can't really see any difference in quality between the two, frankly. It seems basically the same. If you're talking about quality of audience, that's an irrelevancy, because it's the same audience. You know, most people who have come to the Twitch channel have come here because they came from my YouTube channel, so they already know, like, who I am and what I'm doing, so they've probably already taken part in other things that I've done as an audience, so it's basically the same audience. You know, bring your own followers and all of that, so I fail to see sort of how that would be any better. What I'm looking at here is basically the quality of the product, and the quality of the product is fucking terrible by virtue of the platform that it's on, and the restriction at the moment is basically because of Twitch. Basically, it makes it fucking unusable. So I'm saying, a fewer people here so I can actually see what people are saying. Yeah, but does that make it better? You know, if you're trying to do something and get it out to an audience, is having a smaller audience then better? That's actually kind of the opposite of what you want, really. Oh, it's this fucking area again with the really obviously designed jumping puzzle. Of course it is. Someone's saying try doing 1080p. No, there's no way in hell I'd be able to do 1080p on fucking Twitch, because their quality is too fucking bad. And it's purely because I'm not a partnered channel. If I were a partnered channel, I reckon I could get the quality up higher, but, nope. That's not for me. Like I said, because I'm not someone who's going to stream the, like, 3 to 5 days a week that Twitch demand in order to make you a partner. No, that's an absurdity. I think I'll just go to YouTube after this, because this is fucking awful, frame rate quality-wise. Yes, this is 720p. It is 720p, and we still have this much of a frame rate drop. Even though I'm doing 720p, 30 FPS, and I'm doing it with, I think I've got it currently set to 4 meg upload, which is in excess of what you need. You should only really need about 2 to 2.5 in order to do that. So, like I said, the problem is not something coming from my end, the problem is with Twitch actually processing it. I've basically optimized it for Twitch's supposed upload, like, quality, and it's still absolutely garbage. There comes a time where you basically just have to look at it and say, you know, the problem is Twitch, not me. And I know that this is a big enough problem that other people are having, like I said, because I've looked on the forums for solutions, and apparently this is really common for people who aren't partnered. Which is really unfortunate, actually, because it kind of means that Twitch are, like, fucking nerfing themselves in, like, what they can achieve. Because it's basically Twitch putting a middle finger up to anyone who would be, like, sort of new talent for them. Because now that I know how absolutely garbage Twitch is to non-partnered channels, am I going to come back and become a partner on Twitch? No, under no fucking circumstances. I'm going to find somewhere else that can actually operate to the quality that I want them to. Like, without having to just needlessly nerf my my experience as a streamer. Seriously, it's really shoddy that Twitch is like this, frankly. Someone's saying that they're almost certain the configuration problem is on my side. Okay, what's the problem with my configuration? As I said, 720p, 30 FPS, I am capable of putting the upload up to about 20 meg of data. If you're going to tell me that 20 meg upload potential of data is going to be incapable of streaming consistently 30 FPS at 720, then I'm just going to say that you have no idea what the hell you're talking about. As I said, I have allowed bandwidth upload on my end up to 5 meg to use. There is no way on Earth that you should be dropping down to basically 5 FPS when you are uploading at 5 meg on these settings, because these are the Twitch recommended settings for this. There is no way that that is something that should be happening. Now, someone else has said, you know, the voice is not choppy, it's just the video. Well, that kind of tells you something, then. Obviously, the video and audio encoding is going to be different, but like I said, I'm using what Twitch recommends. But the thing is, the video is not choppy locally for me. Because this is running completely smoothly on my end. What I'm seeing on the stream is very disparate from what is actually happening on my screen. In that what is happening on my screen is about 30 to 40 frames, what is happening on the stream is about 5, sometimes. So... oh, it's another one of these fucking things, is it? Anyway. I was saying, does YouTube notify when you go live? It kind of does. Insofar as you get a little, like, red dot next to your name when you when you do something live. But I don't think you get an actual, like, pushed announcement thing. So that is one of the sort of downsides of it. But I think it's also one of those things you're just going to have to sort of live with. Anyway, that was delightful. But no, I think the actual problem is Twitch end, and I know that the real problem is going to be Twitch end because this is not the only thing on which I have the frame rate drop problems. I will have frame rate drops even on things like Stellaris, Now, Stellaris is in no way a... Stellaris is not a demanding game to run, in any sense of the word, at all. It's not demanding on the system. It's basically just sort of a really sort of lightweight game to run, like specs-wise. But even that experiences like sort of really big frame rate drops, which is ridiculous. Frankly, there is no reason for it to have the frame rate issues that it does on something that's that light on the system, which has that little stuff actually running on screen. Really? Just fuck off. Go away. Are you fucking kidding? No, apparently you're not fucking kidding me. I might be dead. You gonna do the takedown? Did the takedown. We mashed the button, and it worked. I'm amazed. When Far Cry says mash the button, Far Cry is not joking about mash the button. No, you can say in the chat that the problem might be the hardware. No, it really isn't. So yes, I know that the video I'm seeing locally is not yet encoded. It's not going to be the encoder that's struggling, because I'm running this on a quad-core i7 machine with 16 gig of RAM in it. It's not going to be the encoder. And again, I've also actually set the encoder to be reasonably light on the processor as well. Again, I've actually kind of tested the spec for it, so it should encode without a problem. It also, I happen to know that it encodes without a problem because I've done tests encoding it without this much frame drop. I also know this because I have tested it on other platforms, namely YouTube, without receiving the problems using the same settings. So, you know, if that can handle it, Twitch can't. Kind of suggests that the problem's on Twitch's side, not my end. So, yeah. You can try and do the Twitch apologetics as much as you like, but the reality is Twitch's quality is just indefensibly garbage by comparison. So I really don't see how it can be defended. There we go. Let's acquire all of the ammo. Now I can do the final mission, or a mission, and my life will be complete. Except for, like, one other one, which I think I have to do. What's the purpose of being able to swing on this? I'm guessing to go that way. Delightful. Is this going to lead me to the objective? That's going to be, like, really obvious if it does, but, well, it is a Ubisoft game, I suppose, so, sure, why not? At least we've got some interesting jumping puzzles here, I suppose. I guess that kind of breaks up some of the monotony of the gameplay otherwise, but, There's somewhere else I can latch on? Or is this going to be another swing this way sort of thing? Maybe it is. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. We'll see. Someone was saying, did I watch any of the E3 press coverage? No. No, I haven't. I don't really care about that sort of thing, frankly. I get all of the information later when I actually care. Or I'll just sort of look up the individual things. I can't be bothered watching the, like, things like E3 Live. Someone's pointing out on Twitch, I seem rather familiar with my own system by the sound of it. Seem to have looked into it. You'd say it's Twitch that's the problem. Yeah, it probably is, like I said. It seems very unlikely that the problem is actually something on my end. It could be, but given the amount of research that I've done into this, and how extensively I've tested it, especially given the fact that I routinely stream on different services, like, because obviously I do the Twitch stuff and the YouTube streaming, and YouTube streaming does not drop frames at all, and it uses the same settings. So, I mean, make of that what you will. Excellent. I now have all of the things. Or some of the things. So like I said, the odds of the problem being something local, very, very slim, it seems, given, like I said, given the fact that I've been able to test it across multiple platforms using the same settings. You know, you've got to start then considering that the problem is actually elsewhere. I'm saying, are you still going to be streaming games if you move over to YouTube? Yes. I'll put it up on the VG channel. I just won't be going through Twitch as a proxy, which seems to be the best thing to do at the moment. Like I said, because the quality issues seem to be something Twitch side. So, I'll give it a go on the YouTubes. If the frame rate problems persist on YouTube, which I am 99% certain that they won't, because the few times that I have tested it, well, I haven't had that problem. If that is the case, then I'll have to look at testing different settings again, but like I said, seeing as I've not had the frame rate drops on YouTube anyway, then it seems like, hey, I might as well just go there and actually get significantly better quality for, because why wouldn't I? You know, there's no reason to not use a platform that gives you better quality. I might just stealth out all of these guys, actually. That could be fun. We've not done anything stealthy so far, so maybe we should do something like that. I wonder if we can, I don't know, I just really need to take out the lieutenant, I suppose. I wonder if we can, attract a wild animal in here to, do some of this for me. I attracted a leopard. I don't think the leopard is helping.
Cover me! Reloading! Shoot that thing! Kill it!
I think there's another one, actually. They still seem to be getting kind of stressed. It's pretty funny. No? Are they done? Cause some mayhem. Mayhem was caused that day. Find who? Bitch, there's no one to find. They're doing a lot of talking, but not a lot of finding. Oops. Probably try and hit him next time, huh? Well, you can go. What is that guy doing? The AI seems to be a little buggy for that dude. Goodbye. Anyway. On with the quest. Oh no, that wasn't. I was gonna say, did he somehow get blown underneath that? No, he didn't. He was over here, wasn't he? That's what this little marker is for. I had a moment of mistaken identity. And then I remembered. It was delightful. So I'm saying the Ubisoft press conference is always golden. It's lame and cringy. Was it? Is that something that's happened? Was it lame and cringy today? What ridiculous thing did they put out this time? Is it something about how we need more social justice in video games, and they put out another thing with a strong female protagonist, or something like that, or some game where they ridiculously overemphasize how the main character is an ethnic minority, or something like that? It seems like the kind of shit that Ubisoft would do. Or are Ubisoft just not doing anything else like that? Or are they just... What else would they be hyping? Go away, tiny leopard. What's Ubisoft like got in the works at the moment that I can even think of? Because they did Far Cry Primal recently, which I suppose they're not going to be doing anything of this year. Other than that, I don't really know. I don't particularly follow what's going on in the gaming scene. I just kind of play things that look fun. So I'm saying just the presenters are lame and really scripted. Well, okay, that doesn't really solve it. I suppose some people just aren't naturally very good orators. Maybe Ubisoft just has a load of people like that. It's kind of unfortunate, because you need to have people who are enthusiastic and actually really sort of give a shit about your products to get up in front of a stage and be all like, hey guys, let's look at our amazing thing, it's gonna be brilliant, and our strong female protagonist. And someone's asking me what is my opinion on Overwatch. It's... I don't know, I've not played it yet. A lot of people are telling me that I should get it and sort of play it because it's supposed to be really fun, but I don't know. That doesn't really seem like my thing. I've never been really big into like arena shooters, and from what I've seen and heard of it, it's basically just a reskin of Team Fortress 2, and I tried Team Fortress 2, I really didn't like it, so I don't know. Someone's saying it started off with a dance thing, they always have awkward scripting on their stage stuff, and Watch Dogs 2 has a black gangster hipster hacker as their protagonist. Okay, fine. If that's what they want to do, that's fine. Oh, yeah! I remember that. Wasn't there some controversy around that, or some ridiculously artificial controversy around Watch Dogs 2, where, like, someone took a load of quote mines out of a single forum where some guy was like, "Oh, so you've changed the protagonist. Why?" And then they were like, "Oh my god, look at all of the racism in gaming," or some such bullshit like that. I'm gonna run over this yak for fun. Excellent. This pleases me. Just anything that happens in video games is going to be a needless controversy now. Excuse me, goats. Don't even fucking care. Just doing this for shits and giggles now. Someone's saying they finally found me streaming and they're happier than a pig in a vat of goose fat. I wouldn't be too happy about it if I were you. I'm probably going to give up streaming on Twitch shortly because the quality is absolutely atrocious. I can get better quality on YouTube, so I probably won't be doing this on the Twitch for very much longer. In fact, this might be the last one, because I'm sick of the frame rate drops that I experience trying to do anything on Twitch. Really? You had to come this way? Of course you did. Fuck off. I hate my life. Well, that guy's dead. Alright, fine. Let's just do this the good old-fashioned way. My LMG versus your LMG. I win. Anyone else want to try? No? Didn't think so. Good. A person from Watchdog is basically saying new protagonist is basically just cool and hip, so he's ridiculous and hard to relate to. Yeah, that sounds about right. It does make me wonder why we've not seen more like hipster video game characters as like main protagonists before, because you know, hipsters are they're like the trendy bunch, aren't they, at the moment? So it seems a little odd that we've not seen more of them around and about the place in recent times, like doing impossible things. As you know, we constantly hear the SJWs being all like, oh, we need to break out of the stereotype and have, like, unexpected people doing this shit. You know, so it seems kind of weird that they've not just decided, oh yeah, hipsters are totally capable of doing all of this sort of shit, right? Can I bust that open? No, of course not. I'm guessing that that thing that I'm looking for might either be up higher or possibly somewhere else entirely. Or that cave might open up later on in the game, who knows? Who knows, who cares? I certainly don't. It's like the laziest stream I've ever done in my life. Not even a single fuck is given today. And someone's pointing out in the chat, break out of the stereotype of edgy edgelords by dyeing our hair unique colours. Everyone dyes their hair blue. Is it blue still they're all doing? I noticed like ages ago it was red and then they started doing pink. Is blue the new social justice hair color of like choice now? And some saying I don't mind the protagonist, but I prefer if I can relate a little, seeing as I'm a no-life loser. I like to live vicariously through video games, unless the story is breathtakingly good. I kinda need to relate. Huh. Well, there were wolves, and there were bison yaks running at me. I'm pretty sure I saw a movie about this. It involved lions and a valley, and one of them died. That was the most dramatic death I think I've ever seen from a yak. It was ridiculous. Thanks, physics. Ugh, I'm just gonna do this final objective, and then I'm gonna wind things down, and then delete Twitch, so that I can start doing all of my streams on YouTube instead. Hello! How are you? Fuck off. You wanna come at me some more? Stabby stab. So, yeah. Turns out that the elephant gun is the way to go if you want to kill a yeti. Just so we're all clear. It's reasonably successful. Someone's asking me if I enjoy seeing yaks die. So, well, I'm pretty indifferent, but I might have a very slight... Ah, there's the grenade launcher. Perfect. Want my double crossbow back, though, because that's awesome. Someone's asked me if I like seeing yaks die. Well, they kind of annoyed me in the beginning of this stream with their ridiculousness. I was trying to save them, and they were just like, nope, we are just gonna charge you and repeatedly murder you, because we're scared of you, and we don't like the idea of you helping us, or something. So, you know, fuck those guys. Oh, you can't ride elephants in the Valley of Yetis, that's disappointing. I wanted to try and arrange a wrestling match between Yetis and elephants. I think that would have been glorious. Probably want to work my way towards that. Get all them accuracy things and that one, so I can actually be a little more accurate with bows. Seems kind of delightful. What's going to be the most useful? What is going to be most useful here? I don't really think you've ever had to use Death from Below. I think there's one instance in this game where I ever used that skill. Like, ever. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to go for, like, health-related things. Yetis do appear to hit rather hard, so let's go with that. And someone's saying I need to skin the Yetis in order to get something that's actually worth it. I could, but I don't care. Like, seriously, there is a reason why this is, like, the laziest stream ever. It's because I currently do not give a single fuck. I'm literally doing this because I sort of looked at the date and was like, yeah, I should probably, like, try and do a stream, like, fuck off, you bully. I was looking at this and sort of thought, oh, I should probably try and do a stream, like, more than once a month. So I thought it was probably about time to do this. I guess you could say it was the current year, so I thought I should do something. And then I did. It's kind of how that goes. Hey, wolves. How are you? Just so you know, fuck you. It's pretty much my opinion of you guys at the moment. Oh, there's another yeti up there, of course there is. Spawning with ever-increasing frequency just to annoy me. Hey, wolves. How are you? Just ignore that yeti, I don't even give a fuck. I'm just gonna go and pick up the supply things and then, wind the evening down, I believe. That's a bulletproof wolf. Fuck that thing. And then there's that one over there as well, so you can fucking die as well. Oh, you're one of those birds. Fuck you. I have a very good relationship with nature, as I'm sure you can tell. There's a weapon over there as well. I want it. Really? 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 Just... Are you... Fine. Just...
Found the first bag.
Everything in this game. Just everything about it. This looks like this is going to involve a shitload of climbing, so there better be something good at the top here. First of all, what weapon is this? Ah, it's that thing. Excellent. Don't even care. Looks like there's something kind of cool up at the top here, though, so... Take a minor detour, get it done. Someone's saying, hey, do you like the stream edits, or do you want me to stop? I'm going to assume you're the person who's done all of the editing for the streams. No, you keep going. Your stream edits are awesome. They are the only things that actually makes doing this bearable. Because I know that at the end of it, there's going to be something actually worth watching. And it's delightful. They certainly do tiddle my diddles, if you catch my meanings. Well, that was a waste of my time getting up here. Yeah, if you don't fancy editing the Stellaris stuff, don't bother. It's your call. You're the one that's got to do it, you know, so if you don't want to, then don't. The purpose of a glorious fan edit is just you do whatever you feel like. That is the purpose. Right. Yaks. Hi, how you doing? Fuck you. And you. And you. Just... I dislike yaks. Greatly. They are a source of many problems in my life in this game. Ah, there's a dude up here that I can buy weapons from. Perfect. I must acquire my bow and arrow so that I can equip flaming arrows and set fire to all of the yaks. Because personal vendettas. Hello, dear. Yeah, I'm aware. Thank you very much. Now, give me the weapon that I desire. Get rid of that.
Your business is appreciated.
I'm sure it is. Oh, I should probably acquire the things that I need for this, actually. So, let's... Oh, they're locked. Of course they are. Because I need to acquire a ridiculous perk so that I can actually get the things that I need to make the murder happen. Of course, because video game logic. Sure, why not? Someone's saying every time a frame drops, a child dies in Africa. Well, I guess we're gonna have the starvation and the AIDS problem sorted out pretty quickly then. Well, that'll be a warning to the rest of those wolves to kindly fuck off. They can go and eat the yaks.
Second bag.
It'll make my life complete. We'll do the final one, and then I will wind things down, because why not? Seems like a reasonable place to, begin calming things down a tad, because then I will have achieved all of the goals. And more importantly, I will have once again vented my frustrations at how god-awful Twitch is. Hey guys! I think you just need to be on fire. As do you. So have fun with that. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted in life. I know there's a dude over there somewhere, so I'm just gonna... I call it suppressing fire. I call that also suppressing fire. It's not an overreaction, I can assure you. Perfect.
Alright.
Now we have acquired all of the objectives. Wonderful. And I even got a shitty Uplay achievement. Thanks, Ubisoft, my life feels complete. I now have that artificial sense of achievement that video games fill in my life. Making up for lack of real-life achievement with video game achievements. Seems completely legit, right? Well, I do believe that I'm probably just gonna wind things down. Like I said, time is getting on, and I have achieved all the things that I wanted to achieve, and I've been able to, No, we're not beginning. We're finishing. We're winding things down because... Well, fuck it. I have achieved what I wanted to achieve this evening, which is just an extra piece of random content for funsies. Someone saying stream is lacking in yetis again. Yeah, it always is. I'm frankly very disappointed at the yeti to valley ratio in this particular title. It seems very, very lacking, if you want my opinion. We had a few, but so I suppose maybe as we proceed on, there might be more. Who knows? It is difficult to say. Someone saying it shouldn't be called suppressing fire, it should be called oppressing fire. Absolutely, it should be. Someone is also then saying we should make wind things down into a drinking game. What drinking game would you have as wind things down? How do you think that would work? Is that just the, well, we're going to wind things down? By that I mean we're going to see who can cannonball the entire bottle of whiskey first, and that person will be very, very wound down almost immediately, and possibly hospitalized. But it'll be fun, right? It's what it's all about. Anyway, like I said, I think this is going to be my last time on Twitch because their quality is just consistently bad. Absolutely terrible. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it on over to YouTube where I can get a much higher quality, I think. Or what I might do is just test one out and see if the problem persists over there again. It shouldn't do because the last times I've done it, it's actually worked completely fine. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. The only one way to know is to test. So who knows? I don't know. Maybe I could do that now. Just go over onto the VG channel really, really quickly, and we'll see what the process frame rate is like on the YouTube instead. It'll be on the VG channel. It won't be on the main channel. Because, well, video game, obviously. So maybe I'll just do that really, really quickly, actually. So if you want to join for that test, I'll actually do it now, just because I'm sitting here, and it'll take like 10 or 15 minutes while I've got everything booted in. So if you want to head over to YouTube TLDRVG, I'll be over there in probably within the next 5 minutes to actually test the difference in frame rate quality that I'm able to get. Sort of consider it a little bit of a technical test on how much better quality I can get on YouTube than on Twitch. So, for those watching the Twitch stream who can't be bothered to follow on with the test, I'm going to say good night to all of you, thank you for joining me, and for the rest of you, head on over to youtube.com, search TLDRVG, the name is down in the bottom right of the current card, and we'll do some testing, shall we? It'll be absolutely delightful. Anyway, let's wrap this up and then I'll head on over there. Someone's way ahead of me, they're stalking that channel as I speak. Good for you. Good for you. I will be over there shortly. Someone's just wondering if it was the main channel because of the higher audience. Could do, but, you know, it's totally unrelated content. People are subscribed to me for what I do on that channel, not to watch me suck at video games. So, whatever. I'll be over there in a few minutes, so I'm going to wind this one down. Thank you all for your time and your attention, and I will see you all in the not-too-distant future.